Alright, so this is Fish's story. Let us begin. For a hamlet as small as Willowdale, one would never think the son of a blacksmith would ever be selected to attend the War Academy in Elmswood. Well, on this day, one such son was. A missive right from the office of ministry itself sent for one Oliver Carson. His father jumped at the chance to get him out of the house. "Little bit hair on your chest," he said. "This will," and so on, and so forth. Just as well, Oliver thought. The only time his father wasn't yelling at him was when he was busy entertaining one of his paramours. "Hello, and well met, sir." Oliver snapped his head to his left to see a friendly-looking boy about his age enthusiastically holding his hand out. "Go on, then," the boy added. "I don't bite." Oliver took his hand and gave it a firm, polite shake. "Well met." "So," the boy said, sliding into the seat and forcing Oliver to slide himself towards the window. "I'm Janice Allwright, and you are Oliver Carson. You always invite yourself next to strangers." Janice merely smiled at that. "Sometimes, okay, most of the time, I figured I'd introduce myself and make a friend, considering the other initiatives have already formed their cliques." Gestured behind him towards a group of boys at the far back of the train, laughing and horseplaying amongst themselves. "Are you a noble? You don't look like it." "Of course not," is what Oliver wanted to say, but knowing full well that he was of common birth in a sea of nobility, figured it may not always be best to be so forthcoming with travers. "Something like that," he finally said. "You?" "More or less," Janice replied. "The Allwright family ascended into nobility from war profiting. That's how I got my invitation to attend the academy. I suppose the Ministry of War figures that fighting must be in our blood now." He shrugged. "But I'm only here to please Father. He has such expectations." Oh, so that's it. Oliver had heard talk of in his village of the Allwrights, but they were never so important as to dominate anyone's daily conversation or thinking, nor did any of the scrolls or books he stole mention them. He figured their ascension into nobility was recent, nodded, and left it at that. "I'm hoping to be an archer officer. Blood and guts aren't things I'm keen on. I'd rather fight from a distance where it's safe. I dare say bowmen are underappreciated on the battlefield. It's always the swordsmen and knights that get the glory, but they almost always earn that victory with help. Help from that of a bow. Do you reckon, Oliver?" This was something Oliver somewhat agreed with, though it made sense. As Janice said, bowmen often fight in the back, from wooded areas or other hard to get to positions. Which made sense. Bowmen were usually lightly armored and thus would be torn asunder by sword or by spear, trampled upon by horse hooves, or any other weapon one could muster. And thanks to books such as The Study of the Bow, a treatise on warfare, he knew full well how deadly a competent platoon of bowmen could be. This, in fact, reminded him of the legendary longbow unit from Avencroft. It is said that the strings of their bows produce so much force that a single arrow could pierce the heart of a giant. Oliver hoped he'd be able to confirm that someday. "Oliver, are you alright?" I love the way that you're world building with this, Fish. It feels so natural and just thrown in and gives no regrets about itself, saying, yeah, these are hints, you'll figure it out later, don't worry, hold on to that. And it's unabashed in the way that it does it. I love it. Huh? Oh, yes, wouldn't I be? You didn't answer my question and seemed to have zoned out. You had the same look on your face when I approached you. What was your question again? Oh, right, bowmen, yes. Often underappreciated, but deadly under the right leadership. Seems you'll do fine leading a platoon at the academy when you're assigned our specialties. Janice scratched his head. Platoon? This almost caused Oliver to do the same. Yes, platoon. Unit made up of several sections. I know what a platoon is, Janice said impatiently. I mean that you seem to be unaware that we won't be leading platoons as initiates. After we get our specialties, we'll be leading sections at most. We would need rather impressive test scores to lead whole platoons. Ah, right. I seem to have forgotten. In truth, Oliver didn't forget anything. He actually didn't know. When his Hamlet knew he was off to academy, veterans and mercenaries alike filled his head with all kinds of rumors and half-truths. From harmless ones like you'll be fed cuisine straight from the head of Chef of War Council's nutrition collective to wild ones such as the Ministry believes in maintaining high morale among its officer corps, so you'll be assigned your own comfort woman to keep your stress level low. He knew these were obviously untrue. Most of the veterans from Willowdale were dismissed or deserted from service. They likely knew almost nothing about their own time serving, let alone what happened with an institute as prestigious as the War Academy. And so far, this is a proof of concept story, mostly so the intoxication gets a feel for what I meant that night. I don't know what you mean that night, but okay. We shared one special night, but I share them with everyone. I'm sorry that it wasn't special to me, Fish, enough to remember. No, that's really good. I love it. The proof of concept is good. The world building is good. The dialogue is good. The narration and prose is good. The fucking... I don't know where your story's going, but I love it. This guy is obviously, like, not in the well-know. He's the underclass of where it is. I want to know how the fuck he got there. At first, I'm thinking he stole his way in because he said he was a thief, because he used to steal things. So it sets him up, and then the other character is like that polite, nice, just kind of go-lucky, yeah, I need to find friends, and he's the one who's needs to be dominant, but he never is, so he finds someone that's, like, lower than him, which would be the main character. Oliver. But yeah. I think it's more than a proof of concept, Fish. I think that's a solid story in and of itself. Like, that could be an amazing prologue. I don't know either. I had a concept I wrote in 2024, but the archive didn't save it. I'll see if it's on another website. I mean, go from here wherever you need to. You're obviously going to an academy of war. You've established that you're on a train, so you've kind of set the time period. He's from a small village, so... you know, the setting and the time and, like, everything, and it seems like they're at war because war seems really important. This could be a very nationalistic, military-driven nation, you know, could be on the brink of war, could be in the middle of war. Not in question. I don't know what you mean by tactical setting, Fish. Oh, tactical combat! So then if he's the leader of platoons, this could be a military tactical combat story. Dude, yes! Yes! Okay, I'm seeing it now, Fish. The dots are connecting, the image is coming together, and I am absolutely 100% seeing it. Oh my god, yes. Perfect. Perfect. It's beautiful. I love it, Fish. You know what you should do, Fish? Go to the subreddit, go post it on the subreddit. That's what you guys should do from now on with your stories. Is you should take your stories and you should go and you should post them on the subreddit. I wrote this too to show you I had something. I wasn't blowing hot air. I understand, Fish, and now that I see it, I'm like, ooh, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Where's the rest of it? Right. Why are you here, Fish? Go right. Thank you for reading and critiquing. No worries. I mean, I don't know what there is really to critique about it. Nothing felt abrupt. Everything felt through character action. The dialogue was smooth. It wasn't an overuse of dialogue tags. You let the story just flow with itself. And, like, you're just unashamed to just drop random things as world building, being like, yeah, you'll figure it out later, don't worry about it. It'll be important. Just make sure the things that you're dropping, the names that you're dropping, the titles, stuff like that, is relevant and important and comes back. And the more, like, the earlier you mention it, the earlier it should pop up, right? But yeah, that's 100% solid. Even if that's just a prologue, if that's like, you know, you want to expand that into more for the chapter, that's still good. So, TLBG, do you actually want, like, do you want me to watch these on stream, guys? Do we want to watch this? Because I think this is pretty cool. I've never really read the Iliad or the Odyssey, right? I only know, like, the bits and pieces of story from it. I've never read the entire thing, right? So if this is just the story concept for it, I could definitely get behind this.